Well, it's about time for moving day. We got Peterbilt is ready, and exactly the Dodge Ram is absolutely pretty ready too. Now, all we have to do is we just might able to take it for a little bit stress and longer around this too. And this has got to be the last video of its career, and we might able to get this continued for this a little bit far before retiring after moving day as well. But there is a one problem that I just actually needed to say. There must be some kind of security cameras around the new house. Many everywhere since. That should be able to move, not from Seattle anymore for this one. Currently live in Ohio, not in West Virginia. Now let's get to be, maybe, we should head out for a new decision we have for today. So looks like in this some kind of current season, so I am is absolutely taking for a little bit of down volume as well, and setting it to 2 as well. So if this is absolutely trying to find all the way down here, as you can see inside of Brookhaven. So I wasn't able to do like I never able to say around this moment. So I'm just gonna be recorded here and about for this moment. So everything has been prepared for all of this one strategy that I'm gonna be packing for my every stuff, including my computer, and our television is moved into our new house. And because all of this one stuff, and there's no suddenly that won't be able to get for doing as much. So this is whatever to try around for, just moving a little bit other stuff, and we are absolutely pretty ready to go. And whatever it is, it sounds like it's gonna be taking for a little bit for this one until it's not gonna be taking for a very much stuff and taken onto our moving day after the moving day was absolutely finished and starting right now in March 11. We're starting to move for against like this today, and this is gonna be our last video, and for only one thing, for just a little bit something like else. So if this is absolutely how that I may never happen, that I just gotta be messing around for NASCAR content. Currently still live in Ohio, and about for this a little bit, and we're gonna be getting up here in just a little bit, and started in Cleveland and getting all the way to Detroit, Michigan. So looks like it won't be absolutely to take it for what either. If this is not absolutely to try to say that actually that the moving day is absolutely starting in literally tomorrow, but tomorrow that I just did a great job that I reached up to 430 subscribers. We might able to reach up to 100,000 views. But looks like we just absolutely taking for just a little bit once. And but good thing is the moving day might be over in March 25th before we just absolutely taking for no action as literally before. It is the late morning on this day, and because what absolutely means it's not going to be pretty so well as well. So I just absolutely turning on the television. It's not pretty as well. So I suggest I'm not going to be sure that we're going to be beating for ourselves. In lap times, we probably miss lap times in NASCAR content, and everything is going to be possibly as well. And some other kinds of things, trucking and motorsport racing, endurance racing, and should be never able to come for our Formula 1 series. But it looks like I don't have any phones or other devices because I just literally never able to get lost everything, because I swear I didn't learn about for something like else, because that my parents said to using for only one device wisely, and because of all of myself wasn't able to get pretty much as well. So if I just being a YouTuber for at least 3 years, maybe I'm required for a phone number or something like else. Using by a cell phone is really well, and we'll be able to get all the way for this one. So looks like if we're gonna be ready, if it wasn't absolutely enough, and getting all the way for nothing as well. So I just gotta be bringing my computer, all of my furniture, and my parents is absolutely bring the furniture by the Peterbilts as well, because what absolutely tried to take as well to bring it all the way, and the Dodge Ram and Peterbilts are pretty ready for moving day as officially well. And because of this only one reason, and that wasn't able to get really too old for this right now, and because my parents put me into for a huge restrictions, and exactly for this some kind of other kinds of parents in other worlds put you into a various restrictions as even possible. And because of this, all of the sudden, it wasn't gonna be various surrender, as not pretty much well as we're gonna get onto some kind of trucks as well and going on to the road trip in at least for 13 days or 14 days as well. So looks like I'm about to head it out. It won't be gonna be trying to say like this. In the outside of some kind of in my house. Now looks like everything in on this case will try to steal my money as well. And because of this, all of the sudden, it won't be gonna be trying to do like this one. If I just gonna be seeing around for this some kind of a little bit one. Now as actually you can see, in about for decent recently, I found me some kind of board or something. I really not think that there's one slender who's trying to break it in. Now I really not want to try to do so as well. And because of this only one thing that I need to say that we're still talking about for moving day. That I must keep in my safer like these things as one. Maybe I have to move on for just literally right now. Because things that I might going to be scared. And around for Sunday, who's just trying to break into my house. And looks like it won't be gonna be trying to do whatever it is. And if not just gonna be solving my problem, it won't be gonna be taking about for a various necessary that I feel unsafe and about for these other neighbors as well. And because of this all of a sudden, it won't be taking as various seriously. And because of this one, they are so much for just a little bit for this one. And they trying to break in for just my house and this one. I cannot able to do like this. I'm just gonna be staying around and I'm going to guard the safe. And for at least now. So if you just try to enjoy for this entire career, go and check it out for my channel as well. And because recently we have for so many videos that you'll be watching for just a very much as well. I don't really think I am surrounded by other kinds of people, and I'm surrounded for everything that goes on. Now that's not gonna be taken for very much, and I feel I'm very confused and about for this moment. But looks like I feel like this is absolutely gonna be terrifying as well until I'm gonna be went out of my house and see the board as literally well. As you can see from my board, that must be said the words in some other kinds of this one. And I make sure if everything is absolutely still locked, it won't be gonna be very necessary. That was absolutely totally scary for as well. So I make sure it won't be gonna be necessary as always. And looks like I might be ready for moving day, but I can't. In about for just only nervous weeks in my entire life. It won't be absolutely retired from my career. At least it won't be gonna be taken for various and non-missions as good as well. So I just might able to turn the PvP on for as well. As I make sure that I have with this a little bit problem. So I went to check out for the doctor and my life is to heal. And because it's absolutely pretty work as well for making a little bit pretty sense as well to heal. And because all of these sudden for just a little bit once after not that gonna be a great job in for my career as well. And because due to something that I might absolutely working for the moving day as well. I'm no longer able to get working for these anymore. That I got 14 new notifications as well. But I'm just pretty not sure that we're started to get moving day and absolutely that I just gonna be starting to ready. After my entire career, I might going to get a little bit retiring for just a little bit something kind of weeks as well. And because of the sudden, that might be for just a little bit one. After we move in, there is some kinds of FNIF security cameras and around everywhere and around the house. That it's going to get very easy to get caught you up and try to make things a little bit worse. If this is absolutely never going to be taking for this only one time, and I'm not pretty sure that I'm still absolutely never going to be screwing around here. If just try to screw all of these rules, that wasn't pretty good as well. But I'm pretty sure that I'm not. Now this is not absolutely no good, and about this only one thing. Keeps on distracting by the black dogs, which resulting for a permanent dislike in my video as very terrible as hell. And because of hurting these distractions, and I don't have any setup everywhere because I don't have phones anywhere because only one thing. If this is absolutely pretty ready, then we just absolutely taking for this only one thing. I don't have no phone or multiple computers or multiple cell phones anywhere for just a little bit for any of these things as well. So, and about to say, after in the entire career, after retirement, I just might no longer able to pass away for this time. So if I just gonna be still alive into this one thing for one opportunity. So let's end of this video because I might able to get distracted for only one thing. As you can see around for the border, right next to their house, and they're just trying to come for you for just a little bit. If this guy is absolutely going to be making onto this one strategy, that it should be able to find you. So, and that is it for this video. Till let's end for this literally right now. And because my father just allowed me to use the Chevy Suburban that should drive me from the nearby Columbia's, Ohio to Detroit, Michigan. And my father just gonna be ready to drive some kind of a little bit ones as well. The Dodge Ram it is, and some two Peterbilt trucks could be driven by their aunties. Now looks like it was absolutely pretty, such as a very some kind of just really stressed me out for just a little bit worried. I wasn't able to get more worried about some other kinds of aunties of Republic as well. Yep, I'm just pretty sure that they driven around for Peterbilts like this one. Now I'm pretty sure some powerful trucks can be handling, and they're ready to move out with our furnitures all of there, and looks like we have to literally about to go for just anyways, and that is gotta be the end of this video. So if you finally absolutely for our last video is officially over, but make sure you leave a like into our previous videos and subscribe to our channel as well. And we absolutely currently have 430 subscribers, which is I'm gonna be buying for a Ferrari 430 Scuderia, and it looks like it has absolutely had come to an end for this in one moment as possibly as well. And I'm gonna be see you in for our at least for a moving day in about for this one recent part. Now anyways, thanks for watching and about for this only one video. But currently I have to move out for this only one property whatsoever. And because I feel not very good at always, and this video is gotta be 20 minutes for longer as well. So thanks for watching. That which will be Tipper Concept signing off. And I'll talk to you for these ones as well. I won't able to get pass away. And that I make sure that I have no getting distracting by the black dog, everything else. And they try to picking out for some kind of just huge sounds for whatever that is just bringing you this message from Anakin for question to your sound for just a little bit for a little bit for this message is to not somewhere else and about for this one. This message from other companies such as any car brands of this one for the quest of this only light things. And I'm gonna be about to sign off. Thanks for watching, and I wasn't able to get to do this like this message. And I almost forgot the RV because looks like our parents is gonna be driving for this using about the RV vehicle instead of this one, and because of this big RV was absolutely pretty insanely good and about to crossing the red light or something like else. If this is absolutely pretty much hurry, if we're gonna be taking for a very much time to do so. Like I never able to say, thanks for watching and about for this literally once again. And because all I have to do, and I'm gonna be see you in Detroit, Michigan. And by the way, that is the principal's RV that it should be able that I'm gonna be really wanted to say.